So our third and last speaker is Alexandra Smothers, and this is her 12th speech. And at her request, we're going to listen to this intro, and here we go. I'm going to hit the button. We'll see what it says.
I had the honor and privilege of saving a fledgling raven. I nicknamed him Abraham Heschel. I have so much love for ravens. They're brilliant. I had the help of Wild Wings California in rehabilitating him. When I found him, he was weak and dehydrated, and his left side was injured. And he ate every half hour. Ravens are among the smartest animals on the planet, up there with dolphins and monkeys.
Join me in welcoming Alexandra.
All right.
Oh, what a pleasure. Thank you, Marcy. You got Moxie. It's a pleasure to be here. How many, by a show of hands, how many dreamers do we have in the room? I am too. I have a dream of winning an Oscar, of making 3 movies a year as the leading lady. But I don't know how to make it happen. And I asked God, I said, God, you teach birds how to fly. Teach me how to fly. Teach me how to get my dreams off the ground. And the next day, I found Abraham. He didn't know how to fly. He'd never flown either. So, I want to share with you 3 principles that I learned about learning how to fly. Community, growth, and unseen forces. Those birds are so community-oriented. The flock cries out to the babies constantly, encouraging them to fly, encouraging them to pick up their food with their beaks. They don't even know how to use their beaks when they're first born. They're like fingers on a baby, the dexterity. And they learn how to pick it up. And they learn how to preen as their feathers come in. These birds are community-oriented. They can't do it alone. They cannot do it alone. The Kabbalists say that behind each blade of grass, there are angels saying, grow, grow, grow. And behind each human, evolve, evolve, evolve. So as we begin our journey, it's like when the bird first comes into the world. Those first moments where we set out to do what we were born to do as a bird was born to fly, light dawns through the egg, through the crack in the egg, and we come to see the light of who we were born to be, what was written on our DNA. So it takes action. It takes making a decision. It was said earlier that everything has two creations. What we thought about, it came as an idea, and then it manifests in life. It takes action. And that little bird in there is pecking away on the inside. And when we start that, angels and inspirational birthing moms are right there with us as we come to life. So, this little bird, that's community, right? And then we have growth. We have a bird that's born without feathers. It's naked. It's just there kind of as just a bunch of skin. And those feathers start to come in. That is our personality, our essence, our art, or whatever it is that we seek to do with our lives. That is the plumage. That is what grants us flight, that essence of who we are. And it's only to birds. No other animals on the planet have feathers. So whatever it is that you have to offer the world, that you were born to give, only you have it. Our instincts kick in and we see the flock flying through the air, and we know that that is what we were born to do. And then we discover gravity. Gravity pulls us down. It allows us to find pools of water, but it also pulls us down. How do we resist gravity? How do we learn how to fly? Through persistence, through resistance, and through determination. I got a question. Do you think that when a baby bird's learning how to fly, and it's clumsy, and it's flying up, and it's falling down, and it's making its way, are the other birds hating on him, looking at him going, what are you thinking? Come on. How many of us never start because we're afraid of that judgment? We see those baby birds, and that flock sees that baby bird trying to learn how to fly. And they say, go, go, go. If you ever hear crows or ravens calling and they're making the sound, they're saying go. Just listen to them. Just listen. These birds don't let up. When the bird gets a little bit complacent and starts laying back and just, I'm tired, I've tried too much today, what happens? They yell at him more, and they get even louder, and they say, go, go, go. And he starts flying, and he gets 3 feet. He goes 3 feet, and then he goes 3 feet. And then he finds a bottom branch of a tree that's 3 feet. And then he finds another branch of the tree that's another 3 feet. And then he finds another branch that's another 3 feet, and before you know it, he's at the top of a very, very, very high pine tree. And then his parents coax him, and they say, come on, you can do it. You can get out there, you can take the risk, you can take flight, you can do it. And he flies laterally to the next tree. Laterally, still, he's only ever flown 3 feet, but is at the top of a pine tree. And then he flies across the canyon. And he lands at his new home. I believe that you and I were born to fly. It takes community. It takes growth. And it takes soaring on the wind of our dreams. Thank you.